Hey YouTube, I've been off for a week. Was at the Download Festival. Got this totally hackett t-shirt. Maybe better. Yeah, I got the bruises to prove I was there. So, well, this Batman's guitar, very much. This is a Stagg, or I don't know if you know, Stagg and G2 are pretty much the same company or the same brand. I've seen them both sitting next to each other in a shop. The same guitar with the same badge on it. So it's sort of like a Mockingbird. I have a Mockingbird here. See, it's basically the same, apart from this goes down the way, and this one kind of goes out the way, but it's the same all the way around here, and it's got a bit of a square bit there where the input is. Yep. So Tune-o-matic bridge, cool fret markings, and this is rosewood. Yep, but you're not going to get very much longer. Reverse headstock, it's pretty cool. It's actually an h300. As you can see there, as you can see from the front, one of the tuners isn't the right one. It's silver, which I never bother changing because it works, so it's fine. I put in these pickups more just because they looked cool. They kind of look like EMGs, they're not active or anything like that. And it came with just a single volume and a 3-way selector, so I ripped the 3-way selector out and I've now got a 4-way rotary. So instead of, I took these pickups out of are they called Strandberg, the sort of heavy, the headless, sort of strange looking modern guitars. I took it out of one of them. The guy didn't like them because they were too metal, which I figured you want to put them in a guitar like this, but it sounds pretty good clean anyway. So this is just bridge pickup. The rotary switch goes bridge pickup, both pickups, neck pickup, so it's just the same as before, as the three you normally get, but it's got an extra one which puts these two in series, which gives you a sort of fat sound. So bridge pickup. The compressor on, which probably means it might not fart. Tune on. Neck pickup on its own. So enough of the thing. This is my rat pedal, which I normally use. I'm just putting to the soft tech here. Yep. So bridge pickup. Both pickups. Neck pickup. But what I did find was, because it's a bit more metal, see if I use my micro metal muff pedal. Oh, but not that setting. So there's a wee switch on it that just makes two terrible sounds on it. I'd imagine, I think that when I got this, the guy said it was tuned to drop B, which I don't even know what that is, but I'd imagine that's probably what these sort of guitars are for. You know, it's got the hardtail bridge, so it'll be able to take the down tuning. I think the reverse headstock might help with the tension on really fat strings as well. You know, if you went for really fat strings. But I was thinking, oh, I forgot to say, I was going to say Stagg always make good guitars. There was a blatant flaw with this guitar. A similar thing happened to me with I bought a copy of a Charvel from China, brought it over from China, and there was an earthing problem with the bridge. This is the same problem. See, because they're painted black, the bridge, right? The bridge, the whole guitar was sitting unearthed. See, if you touched the screws, the pole that holds the bridge on, that's earth, but the actual bridge, so none of the strings were. It's because it was painted over the saddles, and the saddles are insulating the earth signal from getting from the string onto the thingy. So this guitar, I don't know how old it is, never worked, and I don't think any of them ever will have. You know, it was just basically like it was open all the time. I can try and get. You just did that all the time. If you touch the strings, it didn't go away. So if you've got one of these, you can get them cheap because that's broken. So what I did was I just took the saddles out, filed off, scraped off the paint around the bottom so that you get a good contact with the bottom of the bridge, and then we're working now. And I was quite happy with the. To be honest, it's just a single volume and a 3-way selector was fine, but I just figured I might as well do something else to make it a bit more interesting. So I've got this. I was going to put a chicken head knob on it. It's a 4-position rotary one. I'm going to put a chicken head on, but I found that one which I quite like. It's got a wee dot on it. It's very easy to turn. It's quite natural. So it's like when you're up this way, it's bridge, then your normal 3 bridge, both of them neck, and then the last one is. So it's not a huge difference, but it's there. When you're playing through a micro metal muff, it doesn't really make that much difference either. Whatever guitar you're See the measuring tape there. I think this is a 25.5 inch. There's a Mockingbird's, no, the 24 3/4, and this is 25.5 inch. So my Mockingbird's shorter scale than this. 24 frets. You can actually get, to be honest, the Mockingbird, I love it. It's a very nice guitar, but it does not have great access up here. The frets, you can't really get to the 24 on it, just with the shape it is. It also hangs at a really funny angle. It's awkward. This one, it's a wee bit neck heavy, but it's not bad. You can kind of rest your arm on there and hold it down quite well. Head kind of reminds me of on Friday night I saw Avenged Sevenfold download and the Sinister Gates. I'd never seen the guy before or heard him play the guitar, but I knew what his guitar looked like. It's kind of going along this lines a little bit as well. I think the headstock might be the same if I remember correctly. This is a Schecter though. So this is in very good condition. It was very dirty, but cleaned it up. And apart from the fact the tuners, there's a silver one. The tuners aren't brilliant. They're all right, but I think maybe because the guy had it before me had put really thick strings on it, maybe tightened them up. They don't move or anything like that. They're not exactly smooth and brilliant. I don't have a set of left-handed tuners kicking about. You get them on eBay. They're not expensive. If you really want to change them, I wouldn't bother if it was mine. There's no fretwear on it at all. Yep, the only time I ever play anything higher than the 18th fret is when I'm showing a guitar and crap at it. Very low actually.